Hey, I just wanted to do a little video on this reel here. So I got my fishing trip coming up in a couple of months, and I thought I'd check out my rods to get them ready. So I have them ready to go, but this is my Penn 105C spinner reel, and I got a problem with the clutches are wore in it. So when I get a big fish on, it I just take off pulling the line out, clutch aren't working at all. And I have a little bit of play in the trip wire that this is a better look at it. Well, that's one of my favorite reels. Good spinner, had it for many years, probably about. And you can see with the salt water, it's done a little bit of effect to it. But that's just for playing around. But I'll show you my main reels, riding reels I'm going to be fishing with. So here we are. These are my primary fishing rods. I have one Penn C103. That's a bait reel, and got an older Penn Senator 9/0. I guess a Penn 112, and a couple of Penn. Well, no, that's not a Penn Long Beach. Got a Penn Long Beach and like another C112 and two 115 9/0. Those are for playing with the big boys. Um, Real good. Clutches are still good in all these. What's funny is that spinner on the beach workbench and these two, they have ugly sticks on them, which that's a good rod right there. Real expensive rod, but that one's got a pin rod. A lot of like that one there, it's got a Shakespeare on it, but I just wore the freaking rods out, broke the eyes and crap. And so I kept replacing eyes, and I was like, screw it. I hadn't got some new sticks to put on them. But those are my main ones. These three here, these three here are my primary Cobia rods, which I caught some nice ones off at in years past. But we haven't got the fish in the last couple of 3 years. They shut the season down for 2 years. But I got to do something about the clutches because I like to throw it out. Let me get back over it. So we're back over here on the workbench, and what I'm going to do is check out that clutch. And if I have to, I'm going to look up and order a new one. And then I got to do something about this. This gets a little aggravating. Probably just got something more in it. But I got to looking at some of my old crap that I had around, and I found this old reel that I don't know. I don't know, the handle fell off at one time in the past. I think it was a part of a match set of cart rods that I had. But the clutch may be better than the clutch in this Penn. So I'm going to take it apart and check it out and see. And if it works, good. If it's the same, good. If not, I'll order one and put it in. It's no big deal. But I'm going to show you how to change this clutch in this Penn. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is unscrew the tension setter for the drag. Alright, I'm going to trip the bell and pull the whole spool off. And if you look in there, you got the snap ring. So I'm going to take that out. And I don't believe that clutch over there is going to work. It looks like it's proprietary. You know what? I may get by with just roughing these up a little bit. So it may have some oil or something got on it. Probably did get a little oil on it. But you know what? It's got one big one. That might be the problem right there. That may supposed to be a big one that just wore out. So let me pop this clutch out of the Shakespeare over here, and we'll see what they look like. Well, heck, that snap ring took off and got me. Clutches are different. But it's different. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some sandpaper and rough them up, and not too much, but we'll put them back in and see how it holds on the drag. Okay. I'll just lightly rough up the plates in between the clutch. Cut the glaze off of it. And I'm going to take the clutch, scuff it up. You know what? Actually, that what I thought was one big clutch was two small ones. Alright, scuffed up. Okay, I've got them all buffed up. You got ears on that one. That's got a slot right here. Bottom plate got to go in. And then they have a rectangular shape on the two plates. They try to line those up best you can, but you can also line it up and square it off there. So you're gonna put the hexagonal stat ring back in. Make sure it's locked in the slut. You might have a little bit of line that's spooled off. And make sure your bell's still tripped. Put it, and you just twist it around and finally it'll drop down. You know, clutches maybe just wore out enough where I'm gonna have to get a new clutch. This red red's on the shaft look like it may be running out. I'm using spider wire, woven wire. It's a lot of oyster shells and yeah, a lot of oyster shell and crap like that down there. That just tears monofilament up. But one important thing at the end of the season, always relieve pressure off your clutch, back all your clutches off, and to make them last longer. But yeah, that's a lot better. So I'll work on that another day. But I just wanted to check this out and let everybody see how clutches work on a pin 105 spinner. And I'll do another video when I actually get the gear ready to go. But right now, that's it. I'll have a great day.